everyone, welcome back to another Q&A video, and today I have decided to do this one a little bit differently. I'm doing this one standing up in my kitchen, in front of the kitchen window where people can see me talking to a camera if they walk past, so yeah, no, that's kind of embarrassing, but who cares? Let's just get on with the questions. So the first question I have is, do you know of any games announced at E3 that you are excited for? I do not actually. I think all of the sort of games at E3 are games I wouldn't really be interested in. And this is focusing on my face, it is not. Please. So, yeah, I don't think any of the games at E3 really take my interest. The only thing I'm really excited for at the moment, which I think I mentioned, is the new World of Warcraft expansion. Was that at E3? I don't know because I didn't watch it, but yeah, that's the only thing I'm really sort of excited for that's coming up at the moment. How do you feel after getting your tattoo? Well, here it is, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know. I don't know what you really mean by how you feel. Like, well, if you ever think about it or regret it, or if it just feels like a natural part of you, yes, it actually feels like a natural part of me, to be honest. It just has become a part of me, and it is something that is very close to me because my cat is very close to me. I love her so much, and she's like my family, and I will never forget her throughout my life. She'll always be there with me on my arm. I don't regret it at all. I think it looks amazing. I'm happy with it. It's great. So, you know, if you really have something set in your mind about a tattoo, then you've been thinking about it for a while, then I think it's absolutely fine. I don't regret it at all. The only thing that was negative about it was the pain that I experienced, but you know, it's fine. So I'll probably get more tattoos when I actually have the money to. That's just really what's holding me back from getting more, but yeah, it definitely just feels like a natural part of me now. Have you ever considered trying out colour eye contacts? No, because I have always loved having blue eyes, and I just think they're just weird the way, you know, it makes me cringe when I see people put contacts on their eyes. I'm like, oh my god, that just looks so weird. But I don't think there'll really be any other eye colour that I would want. I'm happy with the blue eyes that I have, so I don't really think I will need to try out contacts. How much did your tattoo cost? My tattoo cost £150, so that is pretty well, I mean, tattoos are expensive because it's a lot of work, it takes hours, and you know, you have skilled tattoo artists. Like the tattoo artist I had, she actually specialised in doing sort of portrait work, and yeah, it cost me £150, so don't come cheap. That's why I can't afford to get more tattoos, because they are in pretty high price range for me, because I do not have a lot of money. So yeah. Do you think your hair kind of looks like cotton candy? Well, we call it candy floss in the UK, but yes, I have seen people mention that my hair does look a bit like cotton candy floss. And yeah, that's kind of the look I was going for. This was supposed to be like a candy floss pink, and this bubblegum blue, so it's yeah, I was going for that kind of look with the pastel colours. So yeah, but this side's still got quite a bit of blonde bits because pastel pinks just don't like to take on my hair. But yeah, cotton candy floss hair. Have you ever watched I Survived Evil? It's something you might enjoy. I haven't, but now that you've mentioned that, I'll probably go look it up and see if it looks of any interest to me, and then if so, I will watch it, and I'll get back to you on that one. What is your opinion on guys with long hair? I feel like if guys want to grow their hair long, then fine, whatever, sure, go for it. You know, some guys can lock the long hair look. I cannot even speak today, what is wrong with me? Also, what is your opinion on guys dyeing their hair different colours? Well, it's a trend that's sort of picked up now, really, with you know, Markiplier and Jacksepticeye putting the colour in their hair and stuff. I think, you know, it's absolutely fine. If guys want to go for some colour in their hair, then go for it. Like I say, I don't really care what people do with their own bodies and stuff. It's your hair, you can grow it if you want to, you can dye it if you want to, and nobody can really tell you otherwise, unless they're your parents and you're a child. That's really the only time. Otherwise, you know, just do what you want to do. Are you interested in Overwatch? Not really, and I don't really want to spend $29.99 to play it, and then I might not even like it. And yeah, I don't know, it's just kind of not really the type of game I would go for playing. I'm sort of more into the you know, I like my League of Legends and I like my World of Warcraft. I'm a lot more into WoW at the moment than League, and I sort of just stick to the games that I know that I like and that I've played for like a certain amount of time, and I don't really branch out to that many new games because, you know, I can't really afford to be buying new games and such unless I like really want it. So I didn't really take much of an interest in Overwatch, so don't think I will be playing it. How do you choose your hair colours? Now, this was actually inspired by another, well, she is a YouTuber, she doesn't post so much anymore. You guys probably know who she is, and that's Lida, if anybody knows. She actually currently has a blue and pink hair, and I saw it and I was like, oh my god, it is amazing. So my hair colour is totally inspired by her, so credit goes to her for giving me the idea to do this with my hair, because I wouldn't have thought of it otherwise if I didn't see her, because to me she is one of the most like beautiful girls I have ever seen, and I'm just like, why can't I look like her? So you know, she is a really big inspiration for me, and she has been for like a long while now. So yeah, if you don't know who she is, she has been on YouTube for like years and years, and she just used to make sort of random videos here and there, and her name was like the Leader Bunny. So if you don't know who she is, then Google it, and then you can see her hair too. Do you have buses where you live? Yeah, so pretty much everywhere in England has buses. What is your favourite movie? This is always a difficult question for me to answer because I've watched a lot of movies and I always sort of forget which ones I've watched and which ones were good and stuff, but two movies that kind of spring to mind that are of the same franchise is Horrible Bosses and Horrible Bosses 2. Those for me were just really funny, great films, and usually like horror, like thriller films are kind of my favourite, but those were comedies that I've really enjoyed. I don't know if I have a favourite horror film. I've seen so many that I actually can't just pinpoint one that's like my favourite. I can't think of it. I watched like quite a good horror film lately. Well, it's not really horror, but it was sort of like a thriller type one. It's called Stonehouse Asylum. That was quite a good movie. So it was on Netflix too. Hey! My cat is here. Yeah, it's on Netflix too, so I recommend watching that if you haven't already, because it's a pretty good film. What is your favourite fast food place to eat? I rarely eat fast food these days, and back in the day I used to be big on KFC, big on McDonald's, and I'm not really anymore. I don't really like fast food much anymore. I mean, if I had to pick one, I'd possibly Burger King, between Burger King and KFC probably, because I don't really like McDonald's at all anymore since I can't eat cheeseburgers because my stomach cannot handle cheeseburgers, and that was like the only thing I like from McDonald's. So yeah, probably either KFC or Burger King. Burger King has good fries and KFC has good chicken, and then I would like eat them together because I don't eat burgers from Burger King because I can't have burgers because they make me bleh. So Burger King fries is good, but yeah, I just rarely ever eat fast food anymore. Have you ever thought about cosplaying? I think I mentioned this maybe in my last Q&A. I said that I probably won't do cosplay because I can't ever make the costumes myself and they're very expensive to buy, so it's like I can't really do anything artsy and craftsy because I am just completely inept in that field. Like, I was terrible at art in school and everything, and just everything I tried to do was a disaster. So yeah, I don't think I would probably ever get into that. But yes, that is all the questions that I have got for this time, and I would like to thank you all for watching. Let me know if you liked this setup better, me standing up in my kitchen, because I think the lighting is like better in my kitchen than it is in my living room, and it's a lot easier for me to stand up and do this rather than sit down, like sit down on my tiles on the floor. So yeah, let me know what you think, leave more questions below for next time. Thank you all for watching, and I will see you in my next video.